If you manage a restaurant, odds are your employees are going to want to buy food at some point in time. Should you charge them? Should you discount the bill? What if it's their day off? I'm Matt Roberts of Restaurant Ninjas, and in this video, I'm going to go over with you the various options you have in setting an employee meal policy, my recommendations, and potential pitfalls to avoid. Hey folks, welcome back to Restaurant Ninjas, where I help you run your restaurant and not let your restaurant run you. If it's your first time here, welcome. If it's your second time here, also welcome. On this channel, we talk all about leadership and restaurant operations. If that's something of interest to you, or if you just want to get better at your job, go ahead and hit subscribe. To keep it simple, I'm going to break this video down into the various situations that employees are going to order food. So basically, on shift first, day off. Let's start off with on shift. And the first thing you got to ask yourself is, do we mean like in the middle of their shift, before their shift, after their shift? Is it an hour before their shift? Is it an hour after their shift? My personal policy is that if you work that day, you get your discount, whether it's an hour before, hour after, or whatever. I don't like muddying the water. This should be a nice benefit for employees. Another common policy is that employees can't get their food to go. I hate this policy because when I'm done my shift, I want to leave. I don't want to sit down and eat. So if they don't get a chance to eat, their only options are to eat there and stay longer or not eat. Not right, guys. Just let them take it with them. So the way I see it, you got four main options when it comes to setting a policy. 1, free food. 2, free food but on a reduced menu so they're not ordering filet mignons and lobster tails. 3, offer at a discount. And 4, nothing. My personal opinion is option 2. I think that you should have a specific menu designed for employee food that takes off all the premium items. So if you're working in a casual dining joint, basically it takes off everything except the lowest level of steak and no seafood. If they want to order that stuff, they can get it at a discount. But this way, you're giving them the option of free food, but also giving them the option of getting something nicer. They're just going to have to pay for part of it. If you decide that you want to offer to them a discount, I think 50% is too low, personally, because, I mean, we're paying around 30 to 40% in food costs. So, yeah, I think 65 to 70% is a fair number for discounting it. Remember, these guys don't make that much money. I personally feel like they shouldn't have to pay for food. So anytime I have that option, they're not paying for it. But if you feel differently, 50% is not very good. All right, let's talk about off-shift meals. So this is if they come in to eat with their husband, girlfriend, family, or whatever. I do not think anybody should eat for free in this circumstance. They're coming in on their day off. They should be paying something. You have a couple options here. Some places will discount the entire check. I don't like that because then you get the employees who take advantage. They come in with a party of 20 and they want their 25% off. My personal opinion is you take off 50% of the employee's meal only. Or take off a very small percentage of the entire check, say 10%. Because let's face it, just trying to discount their meal only can get a little bit difficult and hard to prove, because what if they say, well, I had this and this? You don't want to get into that situation. In fact, I think I'm talking myself into just discounting the whole bill. That's my advice. Just discount the whole bill 10 to 20%. Man, I went full on 360 on that one. Originally, yeah, I did think that I just wanted to discount their meal, but the more I think about it, that seems like it's going to be a headache in the making. So I think discounting the entire check, a small portion, is the way to go. A few other considerations, and this is really important. First of all, I don't do shift drinks because it can only lead to trouble. I've never had it lead to trouble anywhere that we've given shift drinks, but I've heard horror stories of people going and getting DUIs and saying that their manager got them drunk. Obviously, a shift drink isn't getting them drunk, but it just opens the door for bad things to happen. So I don't offer free drinks. Another thing I don't think you should ever do is ever let anybody eat mistakes. I vividly remember one day early in my management career coming around the corner and hearing a server ask a cook to make a mistake on a couple of mozzarella sticks. Ever since that day, nobody eats mistakes. It's just an easy way for people to get free food. Speaking of easy ways to game the system, especially if they're paying for their food, be wary of people who make their own food. There's two sides to this. I prefer to make my own food because I want to put some TLC into it. Make sure I have the exact amount of each ingredient I want on my sandwich and they're on. But some people want to make their own food so they can make it special. That means extra turkey, extra ham, extra roast beef. And it ends up being, if they actually rang it in, like twice as much as it would be. So just be wary of that. I'm not saying don't allow it. I'm saying just keep a close eye on it. So my question today for the restaurant managers and owners out there, how do you guys handle employee meals in your place of business? Till next time, remember, it is a beautiful day to be alive. Later.